The mother of an Oregon teenager who took his own life in June of last year after being a victim of cyberbullying is blaming popular app she calls dangerous. And now she's filed a class action lawsuit against Snapchat.
Our Lindsay Nadrich is looking into this, digging deeper tonight. And Lindsay, she says anonymous messaging apps should be held to death. Tell us more.
Well, the lawsuit says 16-year-old Carson Pride took his own life after being a victim of cyberbullying through Snapchat apps called YOLO and LMK, which allow users to send anonymous messages. Today, Snapchat suspended both of those apps in light of the lawsuit. According to family, Carson Pride was a teenager who had an infectious smile that would brighten everyone's day. The lawsuit filed says Carson received dozens of anonymous messages through Snapchat, YOLO, and LMK that were meant to humiliate him and often involved sexually explicit and disturbing content. It also says two psychologists who provided care to Carson believed his suicide was triggered by cyberbullying. In a statement, his parents said, "We found out that in the last days of Carson's life, he was desperately reaching out to friends to learn who was harassing him and searching for YOLO hacks to find a way to identify his tormentors." He never did, and in the end, it was more than a 16-year-old who was seeking real friendship and connection could handle. Lines for Life's Youthline program director says this kind of online culture needs to change.
That by not having to have any accountability for it, which is what's happening obviously with the anonymous apps, makes it even sort of a double hit in terms of how the ease of being able to do it. So in a lot of ways, what it's doing is desensitizing some of this mean and insensitive behavior.
The lawsuit alleges anonymous messaging apps like these are inherently dangerous and unsafe. It also says these companies were either unwilling or unable to enforce promises they made to safeguard children from harassment and bullying. Snapchat released a statement saying in light of the serious allegations raised by the lawsuit and out of an abundance of caution for the safety of the Snapchat community, we are suspending both YOLO and LMK SnapKit integrations while we investigate these claims. The lawsuit says Carson's parents reached out to the companies to try to find out who was bullying their son, but have yet to receive a response to their requests. If you need help or you know someone who's being cyberbullied, Lines for Life has a number that teens can call or text. We have that number on KOIN.com along with other resources. Reporting live, I'm Lindsay Nadrich, KOIN 6 News.